Have you ever wondered how the paper money in your wallet, seemingly just ink on cotton, came to represent real value? Today, we're embarking on a fascinating journey through monetary history. We'll uncover how paper money, far from being a modern invention, began as a direct claim on precious metals, and how this foundational concept shaped our financial world. Imagine a bustling marketplace in ancient times. Merchants traded goods, but the medium of exchange, gold and silver, presented significant challenges. Carrying large quantities of precious metals was not only cumbersome, but also incredibly risky. The threat of theft was constant, and the sheer weight made long-distance trade inefficient. Furthermore, verifying the purity and weight of each coin or ingot consumed valuable time. These practical limitations hindered economic growth and the expansion of commerce. In medieval Europe, a clever solution emerged from an unexpected source: goldsmiths. These skilled artisans possessed secure vaults to protect their valuable inventory. Merchants and wealthy individuals began depositing their gold and silver with goldsmiths for safekeeping. In return, the goldsmiths issued a simple, yet revolutionary, document, a receipt. This paper receipt stated the exact amount of gold or silver held on deposit. It was a tangible promise, backed by physical wealth. Initially, these receipts were simply redeemed for metal when needed. However, people soon realized the convenience of using the receipts themselves in transactions. Instead of retrieving gold for every purchase, they could simply endorse and transfer the receipt. This marked a pivotal moment in financial history. The paper receipt, once merely proof of deposit, began to function as a form of currency. It was lighter, safer, and easier to exchange than the metal it represented, streamlining commerce significantly. While European goldsmiths were innovating, a parallel development occurred centuries earlier in China. During the Tang and Song dynasties, merchants faced similar challenges with bulky copper coins. They developed flying money, feiqian, and later jiaozi and huizi. These were early forms of paper currency, initially issued by private merchants and later by the government. They were backed by deposits of metal or other valuable commodities. China's vast empire and extensive trade networks provided fertile ground for this financial innovation. The success of these early paper money systems, both in Europe and China, hinged on two critical principles: redeemability and scarcity. Every piece of paper money was a direct promise, a claim that could be exchanged for a specific amount of gold or silver. This direct link to a finite, valuable commodity instilled confidence. The amount of paper money in circulation was theoretically limited by the actual reserves held, maintaining its value. This system provided efficiency without sacrificing the inherent trust associated with precious metals. However, a dangerous temptation soon emerged. Issuers, whether goldsmiths or governments, observed that not everyone redeemed their paper claims simultaneously. This led to the realization that they could issue more paper money than the actual gold or silver they held in reserve. This practice, the precursor to fractional reserve banking, initially seemed harmless. It allowed for greater liquidity and economic activity. Yet, it fundamentally altered the nature of paper money, transforming it from a direct receipt into a promise that might not always be fully backed. This shift introduced a new vulnerability: the reliance on public confidence. As long as people believed their paper money was redeemable, the system functioned smoothly. But if trust faltered, perhaps due to rumors or economic instability, a run on the issuer would occur. Everyone would rush to redeem their paper for metal, exposing the insufficient reserves. This historical pattern of boom and bust, driven by confidence and its collapse, has echoed through centuries of financial crises. It's a crucial lesson for investors and students of economics alike. Understanding this historical transition is vital for comprehending our modern financial landscape. Paper money, initially a practical innovation to represent gold and silver, gradually evolved. It moved from a system of direct redeemability to one where its value is backed by the trust in a government or central bank, what we call fiat money. This evolution expanded trade and economic growth exponentially, making commerce faster and more flexible than ever before. However, it also introduced a new layer of complexity and vulnerability, shifting the ultimate backing of money from physical limits to institutional credibility. This historical journey illuminates why financial literacy is so crucial today. Paper money began as a brilliant solution to the practical problems of metal currency, acting as a convenient representation of gold and silver. Its initial success was built on strict redeemability and limited issuance, fostering trust and stability. When these principles were respected, paper money enhanced economic systems. When they were ignored, instability and crises often followed. This historical foundation is essential for understanding the monetary systems we navigate today. In our next session, we will delve into the fascinating era of the gold standard, exploring its rise, its mechanics, and ultimately, its decline. Disclaimer: this content is for educational purposes only and is not financial or investment advice. Your financial journey starts here. If this historical deep dive into the origins of paper money has sparked your curiosity and enhanced your financial understanding, please like this video. Your engagement inspires us to create more valuable content for students, investors, and history buffs alike. Subscribe to our channel for more insights into financial literacy and economic history, and share this video with anyone eager to learn. Let's build a more financially informed community together.